Why, hello, Miss Miller. What a pleasure to welcome you to Storybook. Just kidding! Hi, Emily. So the first time I tried to film my reaction to the season finale of Once Upon a Time, my camera was having some issues and it didn't pick up a lot of my reactions. Boo! So this is a second watching of the finale of Once Upon a Time, but I decided to do it in proper style this time. So I've channeled my inner Regina. Okay, I know in this light that my lipstick looks more pink than red, but sorry. I'm still new to this whole video editing thing. Well, that's precisely the reason why I wanted to film this, is because you wanted to be here for me to watch the season 1 finale, but I'm in Florida right now. So I thought the best solution was to film this because you wanted to see me and I wanted to learn how to make videos in iMovie this summer. So basically at this point in the series, Regina has tried to get Emma to eat a poisoned apple turnover, and Henry, in an act of love for Emma, eats the apple turnover and collapses. That is the last thing we see, and it is very heart-wrenching. When I first went into this, I was hoping that this would kind of bring Emma and Henry closer together. Her affection for him has grown, but I don't think she's really claimed her role as a mother, and Mary Margaret has kind of called her out on that, which I honestly think is really cool. I like Mary Margaret. Not as much as I like Regina, but I'll get to that in a minute. So here you go, Emily. Here is my reaction to the season 1 finale of Once Upon a Time. Hope you enjoy it.
Previously on Once Upon a Time.
You may not believe in the curse, but I believe in you.
I believe in you too, Emma.
Henry?
It's hard to do that without your head. Get up. Queen is looking forward to your execution.
Come on, Charming. Fight back. Come on. Yeah, that's it, alright.
Who the hell are you? A friend.
You
I don't
don't
know you,
understand.
but I know
The
Snow White.
worst plot
She
twist
okay?
ever when Graham died.
I
I'm
was
so
traveling
sad.
to meet her.
Oh my gosh, I'm
My
so
fate
happy
was
they
in
brought it.
Carrie's place. I gave up my heart so that the Queen would spare Snows. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain. Find her.
See, this is why Graham is the best. Graham and Emma for the win. I don't care what anybody else says. I hope the whole point of this episode is that Emma gets it. Oh my god.
Stop this, my son!
Yes.
I was leaving town. Why couldn't you just leave things alone?
Actually, he goes by Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, the aliases are coming out. Okay, so we just cut to the first commercial break, and I think I'm gonna do this throughout the episode. So, wow, what an opening! Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that Graham came back. Little fangirl heart. But on a more serious note, I love this character development with Regina. As you can tell, Regina is my favorite character. I think she's so compelling, and the actress who plays her is so good. Throughout this whole season, I wanted to see a little more diversity from her. I wanted to see her be vulnerable. And yes, we do see that with Regina's backstory episode, and you do feel a little bit bad for her, but I think this is the first time, if I can remember correctly, throughout the entire season 1, that she has shown any motherly emotion, like real crying tears, motherly emotion. And she realizes what this could do to her son. Her jealousy of Emma has jeopardized the one thing that they both love. That's what I think is the mark of a really, really good fairy tale adaptation, is when you get into the character's psyche and you really understand their motivation. Like, that's what I love about things about Wicked. And when I was younger, I read this short story about the ugly stepsister from Cinderella. That was so cool. And you got to see, jealousy and love and betrayal and hurt and things that humans experience, things that heroes experience. And it renders them more human than supernatural. And I think that's so powerful. And I'm so glad we're getting that with Regina.
Where is he?
I love the costumes for this show.
The prisoner!
Escaped.
Lost, are we?
Rumpelstiltskin! charming, and I admire your gallantry, but sometimes you need to talk your way out of a situation and not fight out. Although I admit, the fight choreography in this is awesome. Not as awesome as Princess Bride, because nothing will top that, but this is still good.
Hey.
Mary Margaret. Oh no.
You know, ever since I woke up from that coma, my life hasn't made a lick of sense.
Or maybe
Except
you've
for
just
you.
been cheating on your wife.
What I'm feeling? It's love. Mary
Well, if
Margaret.
your life doesn't make
Baby, why are
sense,
you-
then how do you know it's love?
I can't.
Thank you, Mary Margaret. I'm sorry, but I can't get behind David and Mary Margaret. You know what? I'm gonna pause this because I need to rant about this for a second. I appreciate Mary Margaret as kind of the moral center of this show. She knows what's right and wrong, and she doesn't stray from it. So it really, really bothers me that David is coming in and twisting her little mind. I know, it's Charming and Snow, and they're supposed to be together, and I can get behind them in the fantasy world. But in the real world, no. I really wish earlier that Mary Margaret said, no, if you want to be with me, you need to divorce your wife. I don't remember her saying that, but I really wanted those words to come out of her mouth. If you want to be with me, break up with Catherine. And it gets into the jealousy thing a little bit when Mary Margaret is framed for the murder, and then she eventually says, of course I wanted her gone. It was the only thing keeping me and David apart. But honestly, I just have so many problems with this relationship in real life. And I feel so bad for Catherine. She just takes it. Why doesn't she... it just bugs me. Okay, rant over. But I'm glad Mary Margaret said no.
Henry shouldn't have to pay it.
No, you should, but alas, we are where we are.
Can you help us? Well, it's storming like a bitch. Where is it?
What it is,
Oh, Disney,
Isn't the
using
problem.
ABC to use curse
getting
words.
it.
What do we do?
You do nothing. It has to be Miss Swan.
He's my son. It should be me.
All due respect, but it's her son.
Oh!
And it has to be her.
Rumpelstiltskin is a very complicated villain, and I like that you can never tell whose side he's on, because he always seems to be playing everybody. In this scene, he plays Regina, and that was the best comeback ever, when he was like, it's not your son, it's hers. What? So I'm kind of wondering, in the subsequent seasons, how David and Mary Margaret and Emma are going to handle this whole we're your parents, but we're still your peers, so technically we're friends, and then we're your parents, and family dynamics get complicated, man. I'm glad that August seems to be more of a sidekick for Emma rather than a love interest. Not a sidekick, but a friend. I like that better.
He dies. So do you. Well, then let's get on with it. Now that
Well, you can't have a fairy tale show without fire-breathing dragons. Although I do like how they turn the whole gender role thing upside down. I mean, there were a bunch of reasons they could have made Emma the savior, but I'm glad that they include a sword fight where it's the girl that kicks the dragon's butt. This is really cool how they overlap fight scenes, so it's almost like Emma and her dad are fighting it together. It's super cool. Oh, and then it's also the anniversary. One's putting the hand in the dragon, other's getting the egg out of the dragon. Yay, writers of Once Upon a Time are making connections. Only in fairy tales can you jump out of a window and live, Josh Dallas.
Up Snow White and bringing light to the darkness.
I swear I thought I saw Henry blink. But I'm really glad that it's Mary Margaret who reads him these stories. She's always been kind of a motherly figure.
What do you get out of it?
Josh Dallas, are you wearing
I'm a
lipstick?
fan of true love, dearie.
Gotta do this the old-fashioned way, Emma. Why do you have time to dust it off? Your son is dying. Seriously, Emma? Why do you take the time to dust off the egg when Henry is on his deathbed and he just dropped the balls? Oh my god. Ugh. In a show that is trying so hard to be logical and progressive and feminist when a lot of Disney movies were not, can you at least follow a little bit of logic? Ugh. And everything's okay. You check out the ring, of course. You gotta make sure it's a good ring, Snow White, before you say yes. I mean, Belle gets accused of being materialistic, but come on. Okay, they are a really cute couple. I admit that I was very happy when Jennifer Cooper with Josh Dallas announced that they were having a baby and that they were engaged, and then they got married! Yay! Interesting how Regina doesn't come in. I don't know, I found that staging kind of odd and kind of set-up-y. Regina's son just died. She raised him from an infant until now. Why didn't she run into the room and try to be there with her son? Why didn't she run in there to try to see the body? Like, that just doesn't make sense. So, my theory is that it's a complete setup. Except, why am I thinking that I should just be spewing theories? I know what's going to happen in this episode already because I've seen it because my dang camera didn't work. Wow, I'm getting really, really worked up. And this is just a reaction video. But then again, I guess this is what makes good YouTube. Anyway.
I love you, Henry.
There you go. There's the curse. Boom. Yeah, everybody remembers. Josh Dallas, you better turn that car around right now. Uh-huh. Okay, now I can get behind David. How did you find me?
You found me.
You never doubt I would.
Naturally. I like this. I like that scene with Regina. She doesn't go into her cave of evil magic. She goes to her son's bedroom and cries into his pillow.
Wait.
Now we're gonna bring the fantasy world back. We're just standing in the middle of the road. I don't care how heroic you are, guys. You are done. Okay, that was a pretty cool ending. Okay. So, initial thoughts. That was a pretty satisfying ending. Although, I am kind of surprised that it only took one season to break the curse. So, it kind of makes me wonder, where are they going to take the next season? But that was a really, really cool final shot of like smoke and then the clock starts to move. That was such an awesome final shot. Why are Prince and Snow in the middle of the road when a really, really ferocious, possibly magical, possibly dangerous cloud is coming toward them? I mean, I get that they're all romantic and stuff and they want to like die in each other's arms or something. But come on, guys, really? Like, you just found each other. Like, don't you want to enjoy your time together as, like, a real married couple and not have to worry about, oh, well, I'm still technically with my wife, but I'm in love with you, Mary Margaret. And yes, I'm glad that Emma broke the spell by reclaiming her love for Henry, because I think that was what was missing throughout this entire fourth season. And I'm glad that Emma went through a huge spurt of character development in this last episode. And I also, oh my god, Regina, that was so good! Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that happened. Like I said, Regina's one of my favorite characters, and I really can't wait to see what they do with her because I think she's awesome. And I can't wait to see where they're gonna take this because this is so cool. I am so glad that you got me into this show, Emily. I'm really, really glad. And this is coming from someone who doesn't watch TV, as you know. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the second season. And let me know if you like this video, because who knows? I might do a season 2 finale video like this. I miss you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!